What if I told you Sokai is 100% true? And what if I told you Soriku was 100% true? Through my journey on this never-ending quest, I have realized an important fact that no one seems to have said out loud. Both are possible at the same time. It's true that the theory that Sora and Kairi are romantically linked, and the theory that Riku and Sora are romantically linked, are in opposition to one another. That both theories and belief systems around them are completely incompatible. But the truth is that I think, in fact, both sides of the argument have been ignoring facts that they could be sharing. So Riku fans generally hate Kairi, and any mention of her pokes holes in their theory, so most people act as though she is unimportant and underutilized. And on the other side, Sokai fans are very against the idea of this kid's story about friendship having any subtext or gayness of any kind. If Kingdom Hearts is truly about friendship, love, and relationships and how they grow and change, then it seems that it should have all kinds of relationships. So here is my new theory. It's pretty controversial. Sora is bi. Now, I'm not gonna say that I'm not biased, because I am bi, but I have made so many of these essays for years and years and years, and I haven't brought this up at all. And I think it's about time to drop this bomb. Kairi does love Sora, and Riku does love Sora. The question on everyone's mind is, which one does Sora like back? Now, I wouldn't have believed that anyone would argue about this for hours and hours and hours and hours for years, but we have. And this is where everyone gets it wrong. You can like two people at once. You can love two people at once. And bisexuals do exist. Sora's story is not that far from my own life. I liked a girl, I liked a guy, and they did not like each other. I tried my best to love both of them, but eventually people drift apart and some things aren't meant to be. Now, I may not have ended up with either of them, but that doesn't mean that Sora won't find love. Personally, I still hope that Riku wins. I think it's a better story overall. I hope Sora grabs his hand, finally completing the goal that he's had since the beginning of every single game. But there's no denying that Kairi and Sora had some pretty definitive moments together at the beginning and the end of the Darkseeker saga. On a surface level, Sokai is obvious. It's so obvious no one makes videos about it. And so Riku has 6 hours of evidence behind it, but you can't see one without seeing the other. Ultimately, it is up to us and our personal interpretations. And one day, Nomura might stop stalling and finally give us an answer, but Kingdom Hearts is never gonna end, or at least not anytime soon. The romance between Kairi and Sora is so obvious that it's boring. They are childhood sweethearts, and they carve their intentions to share the Paopu fruit into literal stone. Kairi is always with Sora, and as much as she wants to join the adventure and they won't let her, she's always with Sora. She never needs him to find her because, as she said directly to him in the first game, she's always with him and she always will be. In Kingdom Hearts 2, when Sora and Kairi are reunited, it's not happy and exciting like with him and Riku. It's sad. Sora is mourning the loss of time he had with Kairi. In his head, she's still a kid, but when he meets her, the realization hits. He never got to grow up with her. And later, in Kingdom Hearts 3, Kairi writes letters to Sora over and over again, but she never sends them. Even she knows that this isn't gonna work out, and so does Sora. In the end, they share the Paopu fruit together. They both know it's not gonna last. They are a tragic love story. Star-crossed lovers. Two childhood friends who love one another but end up drifting apart. And that is a fact. Riku and Sora's relationship exists in firm opposition to Sora and Kairi's. Riku and Sora are rivals who always push each other. Sora is jealous of Riku, and Riku is jealous of Sora. Riku wants to ask Sora if he will share the fruit with him, but wants to know if Sora might want to be with Kairi instead. Riku respects Sora, and he wants him to be happy, and he can't accept how he feels in that moment. His worry and struggle to keep them all together is what drives him to go to the dark side in the first place. He wants the strength to protect what matters, and to protect both of them. He loves Sora, and he was inspired by Kairi. She's the reason that Riku wonders about other worlds. Without her arriving during that meteor shower, he would have stayed with Sora forever. Riku is manipulated and hurts both of them. He can't deal with what he's done, so to atone, Riku lives in isolation, watching over Sora as he sleeps in his coma. While Kairi gets to live a normal life, Riku devotes himself to keep Sora safe. Riku gives everything to save Sora, giving up his body and becoming the very man who turned him to the dark side in the first place. Kingdom Hearts 2 is all about the two of them reuniting, building up to this glorious battle where the two of them are stronger together. They are destined to fight side by side together against the dark. After the battle, they explain to each other on the beach they each had one thing the other didn't. They each had each other. And yes, Sora was jealous of Riku being stronger, and Riku was jealous of Sora's lack of worry and his kind-heartedness. Sora wasn't afraid to be himself. And now, Riku wasn't either. By Kingdom Hearts 3, Riku has accepted himself, and he has devoted his life to protecting Sora and others. Riku will protect him even if Sora wants to be with Kairi instead. Throughout the story, Sora learns about love and sacrifice, trying to find the ability to navigate through hearts. Sora admits that he doesn't understand love, and he wants to, but there's something he doesn't understand about himself. And in the end, Sora makes a choice, and Riku accepts that choice. Sora's mind's made up. He admits that he thought in the end he and Kairi would end up together. But Riku's self-sacrifice shows Sora that there's so much more that he doesn't understand. Sora does the right thing, and he saves Kairi. But during that last sunset they have together, he tells Kairi what Riku told him at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1. When Riku said, "Take care of her," Kairi says, "Take care of him." Riku told Sora to take care of Kairi, and now Sora told Kairi to take care of Riku. The pieces are all set. Who's to say what might happen in the next few games? I don't know if Kingdom Hearts 4 will confirm anything. I don't know if Quadratum will be the other world in a heroine's journey, or if it's a safe haven in a brand new hero's journey. It would be stupid to guess without knowing. All we can do is wait and try to understand the story we have so far. So Sokai is obvious, so Riku exists in the subtext of the narrative, and both can coexist. But in the end, only one will win. Nomura has known how it will end since the very beginning. Since Kingdom Hearts 2, 10 years ago, he has known what the final scene will be. Maybe he will leave it open, and we will fight about this forever. Maybe he'll make it subtle so he doesn't make the mouse mad. Or maybe it's not as deep as all of us gays believe. Regardless, it was a fun ride, and it will continue to exist as long as our hearts keep beating. Anyway, I'm Aloni the Bard, and that's how I feel about that. Thanks for listening. Bye. There you go. They both exist, hopefully. There's so many more things to talk about with Kingdom Hearts. I know I can't do this forever. There aren't an infinite number of Kingdom Hearts videos I can make, but people are interested, and I'm going to keep trying to push myself to find new angles to tackle this story. This channel isn't about Kingdom Hearts, but for the time being, I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm still streaming it every single day. I beat Kingdom Hearts 1, and I'm really worried I'm not going to beat Chain of Memories anytime soon. It's getting rough. I don't think I've ever actually even beat the final mix of it. Definitely not on proud mode. But, you know, come on by. I might still be doing it at this point by the time you're seeing this video. I might even keep going past Pride Month. I'm not sure. It's been really fun talking about Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to keep doing it for as long as I can. But yeah, I think Sokai is entirely possible, if not the obvious choice. But I feel like Soriku is the better of the two stories. I think Soriku has more merit and more importance than Sokai. Sokai is just more of the status quo. But Sokai is possible, and not only possible, but probable. And just because both exist doesn't mean that they conflict. You can like multiple people. And I think this rigid binary that we've been stuck in of believing that it's either Kairi and Sora or it's Riku and Sora, and there's no middle ground. There's no double. You can't do both. That doesn't make any sense. Wrong. I think our obsession with whether or not Sora likes one or the other is stupid. I mean, I like that we're all arguing about it and I love it and everything, but like, it is kind of dumb when you think about it. Why not both? It's important. It's a powerful thing from all of our childhoods, and it needs to be accepted. But so does Sokai, and us fighting one another over nitty-gritty details is ridiculous. There's a big divide over which is true, and I think both could happen. I don't know. I'm recording this video very late. I have to put it out tomorrow, and I hope it was good. I don't know. I feel like these scripts are all very rushed because I'm throwing them together as fast as I can. I have some other ones in the pipeline, but I'm not sure if they're good enough yet. I don't know. I do at least 5 drafts, and it's like, oof, that's a lot of drafts. So hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for listening. Watch the stream, damn it. Watch it. I stream every day. Every day. Losing my mind. Losing it. Chain of Memories is really good, but it's fucking takes a long time. Anyway, bye. Bye.